What's going on, guys? I am back again for another adventure. Where am I at? I am here in Creede, Colorado. I have never been here before. Even the campground I'm staying at, I have also never stayed at that campground too. We're gonna be doing the Bachelor Loop, which is like a 17-mile scenic loop that you can go see all these old mining structures and everything like that. You guys obviously know how much I really love the Wild Wild West and all the mining and all the history behind it. Now, it is pretty windy outside, so you may not hear me too much talking. Instead, I think I'm just going to keep this as more of just a scenic vlog for today, and then we'll be back again tomorrow to explore a little bit more of downtown and see a little bit more scenic as we head back home. I'll see you guys on the Bachelor Loop. So this must be the old stamp mill. So if you guys can see, here's all like the old like ore carts or trains. And what they do is that they would bring all that ore that they got from the mines, they bring it into here. It goes through this whole stamp mill, and then it works its way all the way down to the bottom, and then it'll exit on like chutes like this one right here, and then it gets picked up by horse, and then it'll most likely head down this way or possibly up, but it's most likely probably heading down to the town of Creede, where then it can be sold, and you know, from like silver or gold or whatever it was over here. Guys probably couldn't see me just there for a second, but yeah, this is so cool. This is so cool. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do this in reverse. So I came up this road right here, and this continues up, and they said that a four-wheel drive is advised going at least this way. So, but they have another route that we can do, and we can make our way coming back down, and we make our way back into town. So I think we're gonna go there, but we're gonna enjoy a little bit more of what has to offer over here. My eye is burning right now. Ooh. But we're gonna see a little bit more of what they have, and then we'll go ahead and turn around and do this whole thing in reverse. That is the little town of Creede, and then I'm going to zoom out all the way, and this is the view, and I'm not even at the top. I still have a lot more to go, but this is, oh, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's just so beautiful. So I remember seeing a sign like much further down that talked about the Bulldog mine. Well, it showed like what road to take. I'm assuming it's something like right here, like that little thing in the ground and some stuff. I think that's it, and I could be wrong though, but they have like a huge history sign thing that they have right here. Dates back to 1889. Discovery of gold and silver ore along Willow Creek, which is, I believe, this little creek or something like that right down there. And there's a lot more right here. This is the view. Again, so beautiful. I can't get over it. It makes me feel like I'm a little bit back into the San Juans a little bit, but like more nestled in the mountains compared to, almost like Silverton in a way. It almost feels like Creede right down there is like the town of Silverton. So this is the Midwest Mine. I'm gonna go scout out a little bit. Probably should shut off the car. Let's see. Wow. Something over here too, Gold Rush. I think you could probably drive your car up here, but mineral property. Posted, no trespassing, keep out. And this is really cool. Right here, these old railroad tracks. That's really cool. Look at that. I'm not sure what this is used for. This is a outhouse, possibly. Let's see, right down there. Yeah. And you see, I'm wondering too, is if this railroad went all the way down to that stamp mill. I'm pretty sure it probably did. diverting tracks. I'll go here, one right here, and they all merge right here. Not sure what this is for. I'm pretty sure they probably dumped the ore out of here and then they took it over here. And I'm not sure what these are too. That's cool. Wow. All the way back to where I started, where I said we were going to go in reverse, but we're just a little bit higher, and we're going to just how do you get something that high up? Like, that's incredible. Just everything that they did. I can see the mine entrance, which is, let me zoom out a little bit. There it is. That's the mine right there. You can see the railroad tracks too. That's pretty cool. But still, how like, just everything that they did, like, how in the world did you get something up that high? Then you have some other little types of abandoned, I'm guessing these are miner houses right here. We won't go in there just because that's private property. Head up a little bit higher. Yeah, you can see where the train is. So the train came right there. You can see the rails and looped all the way over here. And there it goes. And then that one looped, I'm assuming, all the way over here. And then there, it just continues. And then it will cross this bridge right here. You can see that little bridge right there. And then it's actually on the side of the house, and then goes over to the big stamp mill that's right over there. So here we go. So again, this is the little tunnel thing. Now, I'm not sure, this must be a crosswalk. They must have walked across here. I mean, you have the rail tracks too. And then that must have been just a house, I guess, to just kind of deliver the ore. You can even see, this is a better vantage point. You can even see everything there too. You can see where the railroad tracks went over there, and then the stamp mills dropped it all right there. And then they took horse and buggy or whatever, and then they took it down to, I think, the town of Creede. And I think that right there, they were able to sell their precious ore out to the county and just, I don't know, maybe the state or just whatever the case is. This is also a railroad system, and I'm assuming it is because you can see just how far it keeps going. It goes like all the way over there and even beyond it. And so this is the wide view right there. And I'm assuming there was another mine, and that also again brought it all the way up here and went through this whole process right there. That is really, really cool. So as I moved my car kind of like away from like the fence area right over here, I kind of like noticed something. So I'm gonna point it out right there. You guys see that? That's an ore chute. So I'm not sure exactly what they dropped here. You know, was it just wasteful ore, or that, you know, didn't really need to be processed possibly? Like it wasn't good? They probably dropped it right there, or just mined whatever, you know, that pollutants and stuff in the mine. They probably dropped it from there and it just fell into the stream. So yeah, the Environmental Protection Agency is trying to like work on that mine over there, because I'm not sure if this water's still polluted with the mine stuff. So, but that's really cool. And then of course there's again that close up, and I'm gonna zoom out a little bit more. This has to be the stamp mill. All right, here you have multiple different ore chutes. You have one right here, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ore chutes, all stamping mills, all processing all the ore. I bet this area was extremely loud. And then they again had horse and buggy or whatever, and they were able to transport all that ore most likely down here that leads into the town of Creede, where again they were able to sell it and, you know, be able to get their money. That's really cool. All right guys, well, that finishes the Bachelor Loop 17-mile drive. I want to point out one thing. This road right here, and it's like way up there, I think you probably saw it on GoPro. The 4-wheel drive is advised. If you have a 2-wheel drive car and you're pretty unsure, I would suggest to turn around and take this called Last Chance Mine Road and take that road, because I think that one's a little bit more less bumpier than this Bachelor Loop one. So again, it's 4-wheel drive advised. It's not required, but I know with me in my little car, I was able to do it, but I do have all-terrain tires. I have all-wheel drive, but it was very, very bumpy, and there's just a little bit more. So just want to keep that in mind if you guys do decide to drive the Bachelor Loop out here in Creede. So that would do it here for the Bachelor Loop. I'm going to be heading back to my campsite, and I'm going to be having some dinner before we call it a day. And then tomorrow we will come back to Creede to have a mine museum. We'll explore a little bit of downtown, and then we'll go ahead and do a lot of pull-off spots on the way back home to Grand Junction. So we'll go ahead and make an entire new day 2 vlog of that. So I will see you guys over at the campground, which is called Marshall Park. This is what I'm talking about, of how bumpy this road can be. And you kind of really want to take it slow. If you have a 4-wheel drive car like a truck or a Jeep, you'll probably be able to go a little bit more faster. But again, you just want to take it very easy, so you don't really like blow out your tires or you know, do something to your suspension or whatever the case is. So, but yeah, you can see that dip right there. See that dip? Yeah. So, a little bump right here. And then after this little section, then you're usually pretty good from there. You got a little bit more bumps right there, but you're pretty much good coming out of this. All right, guys, well, I'm back here at the campsite. I'm gonna show you around really quickly. So I do have dinner set up. I have my gas can staying underneath. Kind of let out a little bit of those fumes a little bit. I'm gonna be having beef quesadillas that have cheese and lettuce inside it. I have sour cream right here. And then my other meal is going to be burgers right there. Here's my little tent right there. There's my car. Here's the view right here. Looks really beautiful. And then this is the Rio Grande River right over here. Literally, it's like right in my backyard. That's what it feels like. That is really cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be going ahead and I'm gonna eat, and then I'm going to just get ready to lay down. I think temperature tonight is gonna be like 42 degrees. It's gonna feel so good. I miss temperatures like that. Grand Junction don't get that. It's like lower 60s for the low and like mid to lower 90s for like the high. Over here is like lower 70s for the high and like lower to mid 40s for the low. So that's gonna be, whoo, I am so excited for that. So I have this whiskey right here. It's called Tin Cup Whiskey. This fits this occasion perfectly here. Creede being a old mining area. Now Creede is not, it's kind of a little far away from Tin Cup. The company came up with this because miners back in the day used to drink whiskey out of a tin cup. So to cheers to the miners, and also driving the Bachelor's Loop and being able to see all the abandoned mine structures, especially towards the end. We're gonna do a little bit of a cheers. I know I said this vlog was over, but had to do one more. So cheers to the miners and cheers to this awesome vacation. Until then, I will see you guys tomorrow for day 2. I know this is kind of a shorter little bit of a vlog because we only did one thing today. So tomorrow we'll have a lot more and it'll probably be a longer vlog. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.